MMA Viking.
MMAViking.com here with headliner Håkon Foss. So welcome, I guess, back to Sweden. I know you're a Swede. Where did you grow up, actually?
I grew up I was born in Norway, but I grew up in outside Gothenburg. It's a small city called Foss. I went there when I was 3 years old. So
Okay. So you're Norwegian-blooded, grew up in Sweden, and then now living in Norway.
yeah, that's exactly right. We moved to Sweden when I was 3, and I moved back to Norway when I was 19. So now I've been living in Norway for 10 years.
When did the Doden, when did that nickname come about? You seem like such a nice guy, and every time I see that nickname, it's so scary.
Yeah. I don't know. It's actually started with some friends of mine. Saw a character in a TV show, I think, and he's exactly like Håkon, and they just started to call me Döden. And you know Jack Hermansson? Yeah. He we was on my first event in Karlstad for Vision, and the announcer asked if I had a nickname, and I was just yeah, they call me Döden, and I was kidding about it, but he was it's good, and then he took it to the MMA, so I was like, all right, whatever, but my mother doesn't like it.
Okay, well, at least you explained it. So you didn't come up with it yourself, saying, I'm going to be this tough Doden guy. Okay, that's good background. You're one of the guys that got a little bit of attention for heading out to Las Vegas for the Tough 22 tryouts. Tell us about that experience.
Yeah, it's I jumped on that train. I gave it a shot, and it was a good experience. We was in Las Vegas for like 10 days or something, and it's a cool city, and tryout went well, but I think it was a little bit. The setup for the tryout was a little bit funny, but I did well. I did well in the grappling part and stuff like that. But I think they was looking at the records mostly. So, but it was a good experience overall. It was.
Yeah, and you're one of these guys, I think your record's 3-2. And you always seem to be this guy like that needs a chance. You're always calling out guys that no one wants to fight, and you seem like the underdog to me. Is this main event here against Sebastian like an opportunity for you to maybe break through that?
For sure, and I'm gonna take advantage of that as well, and put on a show. It's always like that. I started to take hard fights when I started to take a fight against Niklas Danielsson, and after that I just went on and take fights with the guys with a lot more fights than me, and it doesn't bother me because I train with guys that are really good, and record is just a number. It doesn't show the real if you're a good fighter or not. And I have some. The losses has been less decision that could go both ways, and the other one is the doctor stopped it. I couldn't continue. So, but I think I think I will show tomorrow that I'm better than my record. So, but yeah.
Great. And when you say your opponent here is struggling to make weight and stepping on the scale multiple times, do you feel like you kind of have an advantage heading in tomorrow already, or what do you think about when your opponent looks like struggling to stand and step on the scale?
No, I don't see it like that. I know what he's going through, and I have always been on weight. But of course, it's hard on the mind if you don't make the weight. But I'm sure he's gonna be dangerous tomorrow as well. It's not gonna affect him. I don't think so.
Great. Well, thanks for your time and good luck on this big stage tomorrow.
Thank you.